Hey, Lukey here on Jub.tv. Welcome to Frankensteering The Stock. That's you and me. That's us. But it's a good thing that you're here because we can do this together. And I hope you know that you're doing a really great job. And I want you to know that you can do this together, especially with Dr. David Jubb.
Mate, it's really, really great to be in the studio with you today. Yeah, it's really, really wonderful. I hope you've really been waking up, in the morning, and the first thoughts that you have of the day. It's so amazing, I think you've just really got to listen to the beat of the earth and I went for a walk in the forest, and all that was standing round was tall. And I called out into this forest, but no voice returned. This is the last voice of this ancient forest. And all we can see is the forest. No more. How can you buy fresh air? How can you buy fresh water? Whatever we do to the forests, whatever we do to the beasts, we do to ourselves. We do to ourselves. It's so amazing, Frankensteering the stock. We share this beautiful earth, and it's so gorgeous. We share this with everybody, and how beautiful it is just to take a time and actually go through these few sequences nicely. There was a sequence of a truck just pulling up, but we came flying up onto the earth. We can see the earth rotating very beautifully. We're sharing this earth with everybody. And down on the earth, we have gorgeous sort of images, of course, of bees, which we sort of have skipped over. We had healthy bees and everything, but we forgot about that. All of a sudden now we're pulling up and we're just burning smoke in front of you, ripping along the road and in the air, and pesticides everywhere, of course, all over the place. Just a mess, you know what I mean? Anyway, next image. Gee, oh my God, bees falling out of the air, people falling, I guess, sort of as well, and it doesn't look good. People not really able to navigate their way around. Here we've really got some bees filmed, organic sunflowers that have been treated with pesticide gaucho, and then the bees sort of really can't find their way back to the hive, and they just can't really clean themselves. They can repeatedly try to clean themselves, but eventually they just sort of fall off and they can't find their way back to the hive, really. Not good, you know what I mean? Anyway, next image. Let's see. Well, magnetics, if you can just see this example, enormous amount of electromagnetic energy changing as a result of all the minerals, the mountain of minerals that's been falling from the sky and all the pesticides and insecticides really does affect magnetics, and our brain and body and everything around us is very magnetic. I'm just showing you these images right now because you can see how it is actually that flowers grow and everything actually in nature, except of course you can see it. A fire will cause toxic fumes just below it there. But you know, I mean, there's a lot of playing with electromagnetics and not even any knowledge much about all of that, and all those minerals and everything just being put. But you know, we're living in a world where, you know, there's just the playing with the stock market and derivatives and trading futures and weather modification and things, and the use of HARP and everything, and images of all of this is sort of showing up. And it's amazing because all the food prices and everything like that just sort of continue to skyrocket and that must be good for somebody, probably the count or something. Anyway, all the chemtrails and everything, it's pretty amazing, you know. I mean, gee, and all of the mining of all the water and everything. And then you've got Morgellons, and you've got Threads, and Cynthia, Project Cynthia, and this is sort of a just a chemtrail sort of Morgellon sort of thread that you can see there. But anyway, it's just a bit of a goat jumping on top of another goat. But goats can be made just to be startled so that they can't do anything. And all of a sudden, if they're just sort of like a little bit too excited, bam, they just fall over. And bred to just sort of fall over, bam, see, they can be easily clicked. It's just picked up just like apples off the tree. Anyway, I mean, what they're fed, it's pretty amazing, and everybody's sort of being fed stuff, but is that right? But if you're just all of a sudden run after everybody and they're falling over, is that a good thing? But you've just sort of a bit of a goat jumping on top of another goat, and that's what you've sort of got going on. The count's sort of really got a whole system of goat jumping on top of another goat. But anyway, everybody knows the four major media is just sort of feeding everybody stuff, and there's the alternative media, and there's the Eclipse movement, and there's Jub.tv, and there's all of us who are tuning in. Of course, it's probably not such a good thing, all this synthetic biology and everything, and don't know necessarily that humans need to have mouse parts, or mouse, you know, require sort of uni here and things. But anyway, gosh, I don't know, Lukey. It's just amazing, isn't it, mate? You know what I mean? Well, look, I think I'll see you later, alright? Hope you're having a good day, mate, and catch up to you in a bit, alright? Check it out. See you later.